Hello, warriors. This is Miss Lemons, and today we are going to be going through our chemistry syllabus. So, welcome to chemistry. Chemistry is a physical science that is similar to world language course in that what you learn in the beginning of the course, you will continue to use throughout the year and in upper level science courses. The early skills are important and build a foundation for later skills. Additionally, this course emphasizes applied math skills. Please make sure that you come in and seek help as soon as the need arises. You are expected to come to class each day with the necessary materials and specific questions. Little bit of information about me. Best way to reach me is through my school email, and I am available before and after school. And then you can also come in during my planning periods or my lunch period, but you have to make an appointment with me for those because I use those to plan. Course sequence. So this semester, we're going to be looking at math and measurement, atomic structure, counting particles, electrons in the atom, the periodic table and trends, covalent bonding, and intermolecular forces. And then we finish with ionic bonding. And then in the second semester, we only have 4 units: chemical reactions, stoichiometry, thermochemistry, and gas laws. My classroom expectations are simple. Please be respectful, be prepared, be punctual, so be on time, be responsible, be mature, be considerate, and be engaged. So the materials required for this class: you need a 1-inch 3-ring binder. You need a binder. We are not doing folders of doom this year. Please get a binder. If you have a difficult time getting a binder, please talk to me. You'll need some loose leaf paper, pencils. We do a lot of math in this class. We need pencils, not pens. You do need to have a pair of splash-proof goggles with a vent on them. You can get those at the Warrior Warehouse, or you can just have a free pair from me. You need your Chromebook. Make sure it's charged. And then a calculator. I recommend this TI-30X2S. I call it the Curvy calculator. It's about $12 to $15 on Amazon or at any like Walgreens or even Walmart. Cell phones are not going to be used as calculators in this class. Okay, the grading scale. We have the typical high school grading scale. 90% to 100% is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, etc. The semester grades are broken down by quarter 1, quarter 2, and then the final exam is worth 20% of your overall grade. For each quarter, grades are broken up into 10% homework, 15% quizzes, 25% labs and lab quizzes, and then 50% on unit tests. And this is important too. I post all of my grades on Infinite Campus. If you click on the actual assignments in Infinite Campus, I typically leave comments behind. So make sure you're using IC to its fullest capability. And then I just assume that whatever I put into the gradebook is correct, but I am only human. So if there are issues or if there's an error, just let me know, and let me know sooner rather than later so I can fix it for you. Is there extra credit? No, there's no extra credit. Please do not ask for extra credit. There will not be extra credit at the end of the semester. There will never be extra credit. Please do not bank on extra credit. Okay, so your homework assignments. We do daily bell ringers. They are graded out of 5 points. They are graded on completion, really, but just because they're graded on completion doesn't mean they're not important. I do not give credit to late homework. If you turn it into me the next day, no, I will not accept it. If you turn it into me after I've collected everything, no, I will not accept it. So please make sure you're staying on top of your homework. And then if you have an excused absence, you need to turn in your homework the next day you are back. That is your responsibility, not mine. So if you are absent, please make sure you remind yourself to show me any late work you might have missed. Quizzes. There are frequent quizzes given. There are no retakes on quizzes, and the only purpose is to make sure you stay up to date with your daily work. Labs are 25% of your grade for each quarter. Those are done in partners or groups, but even though they're done in partners or groups, you are still expected to know the material and to create your own work. The labs consist of 2 different grades. There's a pre-lab grade and a post-lab grade. And if you are absent for a lab, you have 1 week to make it up. So please schedule the time that you're going to do the lab within that 1 week period so that we can get that done and I can put the materials away. Unit tests are worth 50%. That's huge. That's really, really big. There are no retakes on the unit tests. However, and this is super important, corrections are offered. Okay. More details on the corrections when we get to that point, but all you need to know is that all students that successfully complete test corrections are guaranteed a minimum grade of 60%. This means that every single student that takes chemistry has the potential to pass every single unit test that they take, time permitting. So keep that in mind. It is very difficult to fail chemistry if you are taking advantage of these test corrections. For absences, homework that was due on the day you were absent is due the day you come back. Any work that you missed while you were absent is due the following day, in addition to any work that's assigned that same day that you come back. And for labs, you have a week to make up the lab. Late work. I do not accept late homework. Those are your 5-point assignments. Obviously, larger assignments like labs or one-pagers or projects, I do accept late, but there is going to be a penalty for turning in late work. Cell phone policy. I don't allow cell phones. Everybody is going to be placing their cell phones into these cell phone pockets at the beginning of class. Some days we might use our phones in class, and if that's the case, I will let you know. Otherwise, we come in, we put our cell phones in the pockets, and we don't touch them until the end of class. Tardies. A student is considered tardy for class if you are not in the room and seated at your desk. That is the expectation. The no-fly rule, you are not allowed to leave my classroom during the first 10 minutes of class. You had a passing period. Please use your passing period to go to the bathroom, fill up your water bottle, socialize with friends. But once you come into class, those first 10 minutes are really important. You stay in your seat until we get through our bell ringer, our homework is graded, our announcements, etc. And then finally, academic dishonesty. Folks, I take this very seriously. Do not copy each other. It's way easier to detect than you think. Don't copy word for word. Work together, absolutely, but do not copy each other. If I find academic dishonesty at any point during the year, I will be following academic dishonesty according to the MHS policy. And that is it for our syllabus. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Ms. Lemens.